Okay, hi everybody. Welcome back to another episode of The Talk.
What it
My
do,
name is
baby?
Wellington, and this is.
You already know it's Edward underscore ENT. How
I'm
we doing,
always
babes?
like, always to the right of me, always well acompañado with my sister. How are you, Edward?
Oh, girl, I've been in a mix. I've been up and down.
And I'm gonna just tell
Oh,
you this, and I'm gonna tell you this on camera. You think that you're gonna lay low and not share with our listeners what's going on in your life when you signed this contract to be a talent
oh,
of this podcast? You signed to be yourself. So you have
yeah.
3 weeks to get your story together. So then we're doing the sister talks about body weight next week, but the third sister talk is gonna be on you because the fans want to know.
The fans is not gonna get nothing until I want to share shit. I'm gonna take that bitch from Beyonce and Nicki. So I will share when I want to fucking share. But to answer the fucking question, life is
Documentary cameras.
happening. Life is happening. You know what I mean? Like you live, you learn, you get stung, and you keep it pushing. And
Mhm.
I don't know what the fuck else to do besides just work on myself, which really gets me excited hearing your story because it's like when you pour into yourself and you start kind of like leveling up, you're gonna lose dead weight figuratively and literally and
Your
whatever the
life
hell
changes.
these are. So yeah,
Your life
I'm just gonna
changes.
be happy. That's all I happy and rich and healthy and
Yeah.
honest, real.
And it's so cliche because everybody says it like, pour into yourself. That's your most important. But like that's really the equation. Like that's really it. Like it's
That is
so
the
hard.
formula.
That's the formula, but it's so hard to like understand and like put yourself first. But that's really it. So I really encourage all of our listeners to like put yourself first. Don't ever put anybody else because in order for you to show up for other people in a good way, you have to be 100% yourself. And if you're not 100%, girl,
Then what did you do?
well, Drag Race UK.
Oh,
What were
remember
you gonna
that you
say?
said that the 100% because it did. You know me and my segues, bitch. I will get into the episode from that comment right now, but being 100% secure in yourself. Remember you said that, and I'll touch base later on.
Okay, hold on. Production, can you write that? So Drag Race UK finally premiered. Um, season 5. We're
It looks
back.
good.
It looks good. We're
Mhm.
back to I don't know. Did you get that same feeling where it was like, oh, I need to kind of like break my bones to watch Drag Race? Like, like it felt like I needed to actually like I forgot what watching Drag Race consists of in the sense of like we haven't recapped a season like we've had a cute little break from recap since All
Yeah,
Stars 8. And All Stars 8 we kind of fell off towards the end because it was so bad. No shade. Shout
it
out to
felt
Jimbo.
like it felt. All Star 8 felt so long ago.
So long ago, but it was literally like yesterday, you
At the
know?
same time, yeah, no,
So
it did take a little bit to like kind of. No, I don't want to say be excited for it, but be
mhm,
excited for it just
yeah,
because I didn't really know any other queens that were going to be on. But
exactly.
the secret to Drag Race is that formula is perfected. Once I see RuPaul and his giggles,
Yeah.
I'm there. I'm solid. I'm good. I like the confessional so far. I like the quality of the production.
Yes,
Um,
I did see an increase in production quality. So they'll get certain points for that. I saw very HD camera angles and I'm like, okay. And listen, we look into that. We want the entire experience to be an experience for us as viewers and as fans of the show. And while you may not think that people are looking into how HD something looks, I'm that one fan looking at the TV like this looks ghetto and this doesn't look ghetto. So it's
Low
like,
budget.
low budget. But this was not that. This was not Drag Race Down Under. No shade. So Drag Race Down Under is giving Seuss. So let's get into these entrance looks. Let's just get straight into it. First we have
Let's get
DD
the
Lish.
ball rolling.
First we have
Oh,
DD Licious.
yes. Yes.
And DD Licious is actually sisters to Crystal Versace. who is a winner of Drag Race UK. I think she's the last winner, if I'm not mistaken, season 4. Um,
I like her a lot. I think this
is
look
she?
was cute.
I think. Oh,
Yeah,
don't
you're
quote me on
correct.
that.
You're right. You're right. Your
Okay,
history's right.
okay, okay. I be so. Woo. What do you
Well,
think about this look?
I love it. I think it represents masculinity and femininity to a perfect, like, you know, um, what's the word I'm looking for? Not perfect or equal, but I like how the long pants, the
Balance.
little dress, yeah, balance. Fucking word I was looking for. I like the royal blue. I like the makeup. I like the hair, and I like the personality. So it's a wet for me.
Yeah, so I really like this look. I felt like this was a great entrance look. I feel like some girls you rarely go out and about for their entrance looks. Low key entrance looks have been getting a little diminished lately. I feel like there was a point in Drag Race where everybody was paying doing so much for the entrance looks and people were actually taking it so serious, and then low in the past recent seasons, like the entrance looks have been so regular that I'm like,
I blame Willow.
this is borderline pedestrian. So I appreciated this entrance look because this is what some girls would have given you on the first runway. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah,
this is something that no shade. I've seen these girls try to pull this finale. So I appreciate an extravaganza of an entrance look. It's a wet for me. I love the makeup. It was a great first impression.
indeed.
Then we have Caramel. And I'm gonna just say I love everything about Caramel.
She from Atlanta.
She's from Atlanta, and and that translates, and we can see that through the camera because there's nothing like that Atlanta flavor, and there's nothing. Also, like when you're the American one, that's one thing I will say. Whenever you see a girl from the UK in the
I'm from the
American
UK.
in the American shows, the only thing that differentiates them from the other American girls is the accent. But there's
Yeah.
like usually like there's nothing that it's like when you see an American girl in in a UK show, it's so you just spot them because they're so different from all of the other like UK girls. She is so unique. She brings that American aspect of drag that none of the other girls have.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that that's her advantage because while all of the other girls are pulling from the same pool of creativity and same pool of drag from the UK, Carmel has influences from all over, specifically Atlanta drag.
It's crazy too, cause I'm like from Atlanta to London or like the
Right.
UK. Like
So she said that she went to the UK for college and then that drag she started doing drag and drag kept her in the UK, and then she just felt like the London scene was her scene. And I get that because
the London look.
sometimes you go somewhere and you just feel like connected to a place and you're like, I will live here and fuck it, like why
And
not?
fuck it.
Fuck it,
And you
why not?
move. And you move to a
This
new.
was this was a wet though. We can agree, right?
Yeah.
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 Then we have Banksy, and it's eight chops for me.
Okay, wait. The entrance like little tagline was cute and I lived for it. She's like, good thing you can't smell me. But the look
Chop.
is giving me no. I would wear this outfit. I'm not gonna hold you. I would wear this.
I know you
But
would.
again, in the category of first I live. I'm not gonna give it a wet, but
No, I think that this
it just
is
reminds me of it's like Bosco. You know how Bosco has like her little silhouette, and then other
yeah.
bitches do it. This is like that. Yeah, I love the
I
confidence.
I think that
No, I would wear it. I would
I
wear it.
I think that this is starting to become a epidemic in the drag race community where these girls think that they can just like this looks like like a mannequin. Like you just do the clothes. Like I'm not here for this. I'm sorry. Like I am not here for this. Like this is like I
You
don't
lost
know.
your
I don't
baggage. Your
know.
baggage didn't come in on time.
I don't like. I just don't. Right. She was trying to do Jimbo and it didn't work. Right. Like she was trying to do Jimbo and didn't work, but because Jimbo didn't use his bare body. Jimbo used he was patted the fuck down. And I'm not saying you have to pad, because you mentioned Bosco and Bosco does it very well, but this just felt lazy. It felt like you thought you were gonna. Just because you're naked doesn't mean you're giving cunt. And that's what I want the girls to understand. Just
We have
because you're
had this
naked
conversation before.
does not mean you're giving cunt.
We did have
And
this
I need the
conversation.
girls to stop thinking that because they're naked on camera is gonna give this level of cunt that is gonna get
On
them
that note,
through. This is
stop
this is a
relying
chop.
on that body.
This is a chop.
Well,
Then we have Miss Naomi Carter.
I didn't like her entrance. Like her tagline was whatever. Like I get the pun. I get the reference to Beyonce. I was gonna say Nicki. To Beyonce. But you can definitely tell she studied her makeup from like hiding in closet.
I
Like,
yeah,
I didn't mean that to come off
she
like that.
she definitely gives the underdog of the
Hiding in closet
season.
meets Simone. Yes.
Yeah. Yeah,
The details
Heidi in Closet meets Simone and cousins with Monique, with Mo Hart.
with a
Um,
splash of Jada Essence.
with a very slash of Jada
Now that
Essence,
I
but
said it,
honestly,
the mug is mugging,
no, no,
bitch.
the mug is not mugging. Don't do that to yourself. There's a lot of finishes. There's a lot of finishes that need to be done in this, and
I
also
like it.
this outfit, the
I
fit of
like
this
it.
outfit,
Oh no, the
it
outfit's
looks like chop. It's the
yeah. I'm
outfit
not
definitely
crazy about
gets
the
at
outfit.
least eight
Would I
chops.
wear it? Yeah, I would wear it. But I like the makeup. I just think that she has a lot of
No,
different it's like if you have a quadrant chart, it's like she has like the Simone highlight and like then has like the eyebrows, but then has like the Jada hair, and then in the eyes and like the nose bridge is where you see kind of like Heidi in closet a bit. So I think once she figures out how to lay those pieces together, she's gonna be good. But I'm about to watch the YouTube videos that she watched because I need to get back into my beat. Like,
you do need to get back into your beat.
I'm
Um,
doing like a little bit of boy
but
makeup.
this girl needs to.
Got my
I
pimple
don't. I
back.
just don't like this fit. I don't like this fit. It's the fit of this dress is so bad. It's so basic. This looks like a prom dress for eighth grade. Like it's so
It's not tight.
basic.
Damn, for
It's
eighth
not
grade.
tight. It's not tight. It's like, again, just because you're giving us a cape moment and like big sleeves does not mean it's giving what you think it's giving. Like there needs to be, this needs alterations and editing. It's a good base, but it needs editing. That hair could have been better because if it falls flat, look at the ends. It falls flat. Like it's big here, but then like it's not falling the way it's supposed to fall. And then I think she needs to revisit those eyebrows.
The eyebrows are
I
good.
don't think
The makeup looks
I don't
good.
I don't I don't like that. To me, I don't. And
Next
the fit is
episode, we're doing makeup.
okay. Let's do it.
Let's get into it.
Next, we have Alexa St. Pete, and I fucking love this. I'm sorry, I love this.
And
I love
I like
this.
her. I like her a lot. My comments are for later, but
What?
because she came in here, and then I'm gonna just spit my shit. She looks amazing,
Mm-hmm.
and she let bitches get into her fucking head,
Yeah, she did.
and it's
She
like
did.
the conversation we were having earlier of like knowing your knowing what the fuck you bring to the table. So it's like
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
she
But
easily got
also, but also, let's be aware that the Delicious was being a hating ass bitch and said that shit about her, trying to get into her head. So
exactly.
you also need to be aware about the hating ass bitches in your life that be trying to say shit to put you down, hoping that shit keeps you down.
and you picking up what the fuck I was putting down. That's what the fuck I was talking about. Yeah, she came in and stunning as fuck, mad confident. So I need her to get out her fucking head and like pump the fucking runway because this was an
For real.
amazing look. And again, to the conversation that we just did, not to be hypocrites about pedestrian, because this is very simple and very body and very like, But
But
again, mug check. The fucking jacket, that's not a jacket that you're gonna find wherever. Like you have to. That jacket was specifically in mind with that corset, with the bag. The heels could have been a little more dramatic, like maybe like some spikes, like put some studded spikes on it. But hey, I like it.
I think, honestly, I'm gonna say this right now. Alexis St. Pete has won me over this episode. I think that she's shy. She's definitely very shy. But I like these girls that they're shy, but when they're in drag, they're gonna give cunt. When she walked in to the workroom in this outfit, this tells a story. You know, it tells
Hmm.
it's cunt, but we've seen this before in the sense of like the Disney the story, the what is it called,
A
story time
villain?
character. What are those children's story characters? Like Red Riding Hood is a fairy tale character, right? Fairy tale character?
Fictional, yeah.
Fiction or whatever. Anyways, we've seen that like the reimaginations of all of these characters that some girls do on the show. I like this because it was, yes, I agree, it was a bit simple, but the finishes were so strong. The corset on this was so strong. You can tell by the material when you were looking at it on camera. It's not just a black corset. It's like it's textured and it's really
Yeah.
nice. And the thing over the shoulders with the sleeves matches the same texture of the corset.
And
I
not
thought
just the
it was
corset, but like the hemlines and
the
the
hem, right. Like it's very well made. And then these tights that are like see-through but like metallic see-through, I think that they're so dope. And I think it pulls
zoom
in
in
the
on that
look.
for me.
Huh? We don't
Zoom
we
in
can
on that.
zoom we can technology is not that advanced on this, my love.
Well, bitch, I
Um
will zoom in myself.
you can go on drag looks on your phone.
I'm on 1%.
But you
On me, bitch. I stay with the phone. The phone.
it's a wet. And Alexis and Pete, like we said, get your head in the motherfucking game. Like Kim Kardashian said, get the fuck up and work and fuck these other hating ass bitches.
You didn't come this far to come this far.
Right.
I thought I'm
Now
doing.
we have Tamara Thomas.
She was the first one, yes. I feel like it was a good balance, but she kind of fell back. She felt like in the background for me throughout. But I do like this concept. I probably would have liked either, I don't want to say short hair, but something between from the hips to the head,
Mm-hmm.
either a pop of color or something like dazzly or because this middle part looks it's just like white, all white.
Mm-hmm.
Like those feather things should have been red or
It's a lot going on, right?
I wouldn't say a lot going on. It's just it needs one more color. It needs a like the lips should have been something or the hair should have been like, but it's
Mm.
gorgeous. So it's a wet. I'm looking for a wet.
I when we did the reactions to the Meet the Queens, I said that this girl was one of my top picks because in the Meet the Queens she was given, and I really liked her promotional photo and look. However, I can agree with you. On this episode, she fell flat for me and she fell in the background. And I don't think she really gave. Also, I guess let me just write this down for later.
Girl, you know how the edits be.
No, because I be forgetting. I be there's things that I don't want to mention yet, but then I forget to mention them later. Um, girls eliminated. Okay. Anyways, so yeah, she fell flat for me. I don't know what was going on there. But I am interested more in her. I think that she has really good drag. I did not like this look whatsoever. I thought it was weird. Just point blank period. I thought it was weird. I feel like these cutouts look weird. It's too many cutouts. It looks like a paper project. Like it's too many cutouts. It's she took
No.
scissors and she just started making patterns. I don't know.
Mm-mm.
I'm
You
not
didn't eat
really
that one, babes. I think the
I'm
cutouts
not
are fierce. I just think it's the color, like maybe a yellow or a red. Like I needed some color, but Also, let's get into that face. I'm living for it.
It's pedestrian looking. It's not. I mean, it's a
Okay, so
smoky
for
eye.
production, when we do our makeup challenge video, every time he drags these bitches for the makeup, that's gonna be the soundtrack that just plays under as we like struggle doing our makeup.
It's
All this shit
pedestrian
with
looking.
dogs.
No, yeah, I mean it's a smoky eye. There's nothing there. Uh, moving forward,
It's the
we
smoky eye.
have Kate Butch.
I love the name, by the way.
I mean, sorry, Jinx Monsoon.
She ate that. I do see it. I do see it.
Because baby, pick another character, babe.
She
Pick
wants to be
another
the best of the
character.
best. Why not be the
Pick
best of
another
the best?
character. I
I
guess
like
if you want to
this.
be the queen of all queens.
I like her confessional look too. You know me, I love a good underdog. It's giving me like the quirky girl. And not just because she's the quirky girl, but I think she's also the type of bitch who put her money where her mouth is. Because if we're looking into the quality, maybe you don't subscribe to her drag, but let's get into the
I do
quality.
subscribe to her drag. I do subscribe to her drag. Don't put words in my mouth. However, what I'm saying is that this looks like something we've seen before. It literally looks like Jinx Monsoon. It's hard. I know it's hard to put on a red wig and be of this complexion and not look like Jinx Monsoon, but still, it looks like Jinx Monsoon. And she wasn't given to me.
I think she gave, so we'll agree to disagree.
Not Kevin said Darian Lake meets
Yeah, that's what I was jaw dropped on.
not Darian. Why is Darian Lake's catching strays?
Now,
Leave
why
Darian
y'all
at
brought me
home.
into this?
Darian is at home having her dinner. Um, it's a regret for me. Are you wetting it?
Literally, my panties are soaked.
Wow.
I like it.
Standards. Standards.
It's a good look, my love.
Then we have Vicky
Bianca Del
Vivacious.
Rio.
I feel like this is, you know what? Like here, not in the confessional, but here, this picture. You know who this picture looks like? If Nina Bonina Brown was white. That's what it looks like. Like, doesn't it give Nina Bonina Brown,
You're
but
gonna
white?
start. Oh my God.
Look up Nina Bonina Brown. Nina Bonina. It looks like Nina Bonina Brown, but white. Right?
I hate it because this was the first picture that popped up, and it did make. Hold on, because the side by side is perfect. Like, look the way they have
No,
their arms posed.
it's literally Nina Bonina Brown. But they have the same like face structure. Anyways, I really like this. Did
He
you
was
like
watching
it?
her YouTube videos. Fuck you mean?
Yeah, I like it.
That was cute. That's cute. I like it. Nothing out of like from the other world. Like she didn't reinvent the wheel, but I think the proportions are cute. Um, I mean, I love the top. I love how the under goes to this little jacket. I like the arms. I don't know if that's an empanada she's holding in her hand.
Yeah, I thought that was so corny.
I don't remember her tagline, but cute. I live. Well, the heart's beating. You know what I mean? Like when you just have you're
Yeah,
just like going through the day and doing something like that was kind of how I
yeah,
felt
yeah,
with this.
yeah.
It's like I don't
No, I
hate it, I
feel
don't
that.
love it. I feel indifferent.
Right, right, right. Well, it's a regret, and we're gonna keep it pushing on that one.
I'm a whore for
Then
such.
we have this is
Jinx
what's it?
months.
Jinx Monsoon
her,
again.
her first season.
This is Ginger Johnson.
Yes, I did like that name. That was kind of cute. Bird.
What about it? What about it did you like?
Her name?
That's it.
Ginger Johnson. That's cute. It rolls off the tongue.
I thought this was like these heels are dangerous. That's what you wore. I
Girl,
blame I blame Mistress Isabel Brooks.
it's giving me. Hold on. Hold on.
Here you go. Here you go. Here you go.
Okay, and this is still I'm being mad disrespectful to her, but don't you see it? You don't see it a little bit? Wilma Flintstone. That's who it is.
hmm
It's giving me very
Definitely
much
gives
that.
that.
I
hmm
want to watch the Flintstones again. But I mean, I think it's just the fabric. The fabric is fucking hideous. That fabric, I
Very
don't know if it's
hideous.
sequins. I don't think that orange and green shade, those shades specifically, are not working well.
It's
And
not working at
then
all.
the bottom of that dress is just kind of like giving me Tinkerbell. And then the heels are giving me like math teacher, 2 semesters in.
Not Sheen Jimbo.
I see it.
I see it as well. It's seven
Also
chops for me.
with a splash of much better. Like
Much better.
bag of chips.
Okay, now we have Michael Moruli.
Next.
Chop.
This is Aura O'Hara all over again.
Who?
Aura?
Oh, Aura.
Aura, right?
This looks just like Aura. Yes, this does look like Aura. What was her name? Aura Machiavelli, something like Machelli. What was her name?
Machiavelli. You just gave you
Not
oh.
me adding her to the house of Machiavelli. Um, Aura Missouri.
Aura
What was her?
Majori.
Missouri, right?
Aura Majori.
Missouri.
Hold on, bitch. We casting a spell over here. Aura Majori.
No, we can't see a spell.
Not Aura Muglea.
Or it's
I'm
definitely
gonna
not
just
Aura
put
Mugler.
Aura RuPaul's Drag Race.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Aura Mayari,
My yachting.
the hip hop dancer. And then when she started dancing, she didn't know how to hip hop.
How about that one? How about that one? Back to this girly right here. Seven chops. I'm good.
It's just giving me the what is it called? You know when you go to Party City or like the Halloween stores and they have the like
Thrifted.
no.
It definitely gives
Mannequin.
that. It definitely gives like um your gay uncle is playing you find your gay uncle playing in your mom's closet. You
But this
know?
is what I'm
This is
wearing for Halloween this year. Like that's what I'm saying. Like this is a look to pump the streets and like ha 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 ha.
yeah, this is your
For
first time in
Halloween.
drag look. This is this is definitely
Drag
your
wars.
first
It's
time.
giving drag wars.
It's, it's definitely it's definitely it's definitely giving something, child. It's definitely giving something. But it's a chop and thank you for your services. Uh so the queens this week, when RuPaul came into the workroom, they had to basically they were doing the first impressions ball, but they didn't do it in the form where like um you present three looks on the runway. The first look was already the entrance look, so that look was
Mhm.
already counted for. So then they were supposed to do a
Damn. Well,
performance. Huh?
I was gonna say the bitch who wore the queen who wore the metal bra and the metal little panties. Like, I know she was stressing.
Stressing down, bitch. So they had to that look was already being judged, and then they were gonna do a club scene where they're like in the club and they had to dance and present their another look. So then you have to do a look that was representative of you going to the club, and then
With
the
jet
last look,
setters.
jet setters, and then the last look was the first impressions eleganza and extravaganza, something that is very original you and is very like basically like original
Thank
drag.
you.
Um so I then for the club scene, they brought out some Drag Race alum and stars. We had Pangina was there. We had Silky, Nikki
Hydrangea.
from Blue Hydrangea was there. Jimbo was there.
Oh,
I was gonna say I did not like
Smoky
that
Nut.
they did not in the lower third for the for the winners when they put Jimbo and Blue Hydrangea on screen, it just said the name of
The
the
season.
franchise that they were a part of, but it didn't say like winner. And I feel like if I'm a winner, you should put winner, especially if I'm standing to the left of a losing ass bitch.
Well, this was also probably recorded.
It doesn't matter,
Mm,
but it doesn't matter when it was recorded. It's all about editing. Editing is happening right now,
true. You got that.
you know. So it's like
Production,
it's
can
kind of
you
like
email their production team?
yeah, production. Can you email World of Wonder and tell them that they need to change that lower third on that episode? Thank you. Um. So
Sure thing.
production says sure thing. So let's get into
Yeah,
the
let's kick
finale
in.
look.
Let's kick in.
First, we have Caramel. From the neck up, I live. From the neck down, seven chops.
Okay, but now imagine this on Rihanna.
Seven chops. I said
I
what I
like
said.
it. I
From the
like it.
neck up,
I
I
would
live.
edit it. I personally would edit it, but I do like it.
I just felt like the nude illusion. I don't know. I feel like
Wait, what was
the
this
sil-
category?
the silhouette was not enough. It was basically like signature drag, extravaganza, eleganza.
Okay. Okay.
You have to put those words together: extravaganza, eleganza, um,
Move
extravaganza, eleganza, down, boots down,
Alabanza.
alabanza. Um, then we have Alexis St. Pete, and this was everything.
That's bougie.
This was everything. And if it was, what I really loved about this, because since it was signature drag, the fact that it's in the same theme of the entrance look, it's like you're telling a story. You know what I'm saying? Like your entrance
Mm.
look was very like
Red
red riding
corset.
red yeah, Red Riding Hood, like a little innocent Red Riding Hood. And this is like, bitch, Red Riding Hood got
Red
some
Riding Hood
dick,
after
and she
dark.
Red Riding Hood after she got some dick. Like this is Red Riding Hood after she done became a woman.
No, that's I love this. And also look at the proportion, the way that it's like in the crotch area, and then also with the little like pallets on the hip is all
Mhm.
proportioned well, beautiful. And the
Mhm.
silk, that's what I mean. Who was it that we were talking about? Um, Shorty who wore the all white with the cutouts that you said you don't like.
Yeah.
It's the fact that it's like it's all made out of the same material versus like this, you could see the silk, you could see the leather, you could see the fucking. I'm assuming that looks like it's not mesh, but it's like canvas. It's like that thick material.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
So details they go a long way. I love it.
Yeah,
It's a wet
it's a
splash.
wet. It's a wet. Banksy. Banksy. Sorry, Banksy.
Fierce.
Um,
Fine. 10 out of 10. I will wear this. I will purchase it. Three of them, please.
I'm gonna have to stop. Like, okay, so this is my problem with this queen. I just don't think that she sells it,
She's the
and that's
Utica.
the But Utica used to eat though. That's the thing about this queen that that's what I'm having a problem with, like agreeing with her drag, is because she's not selling it to me. Like, the person wearing it, she's not selling it to me. It's cute. I would wear it. It's camp. It matches. It's great, but it's exactly production. She's not spewing confidence, and it shows and it translates to the camera, and it's not giving to me. So for that reason, I'm gonna regret it, because it's not only about having something cute on, it's also about how you fucking step on the motherfucking runway and you show your pussy to RuPaul.
I liked it. Wet. This is gonna
Moving
be a
on,
juicy season.
we have Dude we have D Delicious. Why is her neck so stiff?
Girl, she said, I'm not. She said, I'm not dropping this shit. Not today. Mm-mm. It looks cute. I do think that the makeup gave me it just gave me that bitch from Twilight, like the evil vampire hoe, like the mother, like you know which evil bitch I'm
Oh,
talking.
oh, Victoria.
I just was I liked it because I like D Delicious and I kind of wanted the redemption arc for her. Um,
Hmm.
but again, I think this needed like bitch, give me red ruby gems on that bitch. I know it's probably gonna be heavier,
Right.
hard to fucking control, but that would have just made this a little more with texture. Is like the feathers are there. The dress definitely has its own thing. It has silk. The texture's there.
There's something else that's missing, and I agree. I feel like if she would have stoned it a little bit and given us more of um sparkle to it,
Yeah.
especially because the shoulder piece around her head is so big, but it's also so bland, and it's just one simple color. So I feel like
Hmm.
because it's so big but it's taking up so much space and not really doing something, like, I definitely think she could have trimmed it with a bunch of like jewels, or just definitely done something to just make it a little bit pop out just a little bit more. I agree with you
Yeah.
on that one.
Maybe a splash of spray tan. I don't know if that's problematic, but
Also, on screen, you can her you can see the difference between her breastplate and herself. And I'm sorry, like, we always come down on the black girls for making sure the breastplates are always matching the skin colors. I am not taking it from these white girls, their breastplate not matching their skin color. This, it was too big of a difference. Like, you could literally see like the breastplate, like, figure it out. Figure this titties need, like, figure it out. I don't know. I do
that's
not
probably
like the
what she
fact that
did.
she was stuck up in there for sure. Then we have Vivi Vivacious. That's her name, right? Vicky Vivacious,
Hmm.
something like that. Not me saying something like that. I don't mean it disrespectfully, but you it's the first episode. I'm still trying to get used to the names of these queens. This was cute. It was basic, I guess.
It was cute, but the bitch is a funny asshole, and that's when it comes down to selling it too on the
Yeah,
stage. So I do like the
yeah.
way that she sold it. Um, we've seen it before, but it was cute
We seen
and
it
it was
be
funny.
we seen it before, but it was cute. It was a cute little concept. She did it all out, I guess. Yeah, okay. Um Michael Maruli. The judges ate this up.
Okay, when she walked on the runway, I did like it a lot, but I think I just realized that that's the bitch who had the Halloween outfit on, right? That's Aura Mayari.
Yeah.
So I
Yes,
do like
that's
I
Aura.
like I love this look a lot. I really did. I'm not even gonna hate on her. But now that I realize it's that other bitch, I'm with the same hoe. I'm like, ugh. I guess I'll
No,
give it
yeah,
to you, bitch.
this is
No, but it's
definitely
cute.
Aura. It's cute. It's definitely Aura. Is this Aura Bayari?
Or quoted.
It was cute. The
I
judges
hit.
were living for it. And I thought it was a cute concept.
It's a
I'll
wet,
give her
yeah.
that. Then we have Naomi Carter, and I thought this was so trash.
I was gonna clock you, bitch. As soon as she walked out, I was like, "Oh, Diana Ross." Like, I get it, but
But wearing an
again,
afro and a long dress does not make a fashion moment. I'm
my
sorry. Just
love,
because
we've
you have a
seen
big
this.
ass afro on does not make it a fashion moment.
I really need to watch out what I say though, because like I really need to come into the fucking scene pumping and dumping because like I will wear this on an opening number. That's what I'm saying. This is valid. This is valid for even after Drag Race. If you're gonna host an event, and you're
This
doing a
is
gig
cute.
and
This is
like
cute being in the
work,
club drag.
but
This is
it's
cute
like
being in the club drag.
I think where Drag Race is shifting. Also, we have to remember UK's only on season 5, but I mean season 5, right? Or
Yeah.
6, 5.
Yeah, 5.
It's like, yeah, you could wear this in the club for your gig or whatever, but this is literally RuPaul's Drag Race, the show, and I get it, budget and bitches got life, and yeah, like I don't know what the fuck I would take either, but
I
it's
just
just
feel like she literally went. I feel like she borrowed this dress. It doesn't even look like it's her size. Like it
yeah,
doesn't even look like it's her size. And I feel like she's wearing that long cape to hide the fact that this dress is big on her. The proportions on this dress was the limit was not was
the limit
undetermined.
does
Like
not exist.
does not exist, bitch. Like literally that shit was so big on her waist. It was dangling on her. Like
It did
this
look
is
cute. I think it looked cute. I just don't. I think it was way
she
too
has so
basic.
much material. She has so much useless material on her that one day
Oh,
they're gonna be like, huh?
I want to zoom in.
One day they're gonna be like, okay, design
Oh,
challenge, and you guys all gotta make dresses out of this one dress that she brought because that's how much material she brought.
oh, 3 seasons down the road.
You guys are gonna all make dresses from that one dress that Naomi Carter brought to her first runway of Drag Race because it was literally fucking a bunch of fabric thrown on top of someone.
That one and the third one.
I didn't like it. I didn't like it.
The
I think that
purple, the
she needs editing. She needs editing. She needs a lot of editing. It was just too big on her, and I'm starting to have a problem with the way that things fit on her. And yeah. Then
yeah, I
we
was gonna
have
say the
Ginger
purple one too.
Johnson. Ginger Johnson, any thoughts?
I came to my phone so I can do drag look stop thing with, and I got swooped into the fucking world of Instagram. Oh man,
Yeah.
my ADD is insane. What was the question?
Ginger
Oh,
Johnson, the person on your screen, babe.
she's giving me Junie B. Jones. No, this is Bianca Del Rio, right? She also has this. She gives me a little bit of a splash of like Jocelyn. You know, which Jocelyn like honk honk. Like, look at the face. Look at the mug. You don't see it? Maybe it's
No,
just
I
me.
don't. I don't
Whatever.
see it.
Um,
Talking about Jocelyn,
Cap-
there's a new episode of Jocelyn's Cabaret
that's
out.
exactly, bitch. I still have Big Brother to watch, Jocelyn's Cabaret, and Baddies.
And yo, I have a whole night. I need to light up blunt and get to watching.
Miss Kasha Davis, yes.
That is Miss Kasha
There's
Davis.
always time for kindness. I was gonna do her original one was there's always time for a cocktail.
There's always time for Miss Kasha Davis. Miss Kasha Davis is so corny. Wait, when you did that thing, if it looked like you was opening your mouth.
Oh, yeah, it's a
Um,
cop.
it's a chat for me. Who not
That
us? Like so yeah, it's a chat.
I feel bad because like, oh my god, okay, this is gonna be so messy boots. But you know, when you go to like a drag show and then there's just that one bitch
Hmm.
who performs and you're kind of like, ah, okay, like, like like I'm a stan you and I'm a support because like I love the art and I love this experience,
Mm-hmm.
but I'm not subscribing to this. It's just not like it's
I
giving
am not
me
doing it.
the bitch from the big comfy couch
Mm-hmm.
and I'm just not feeling it.
I'm not feeling it either. Um, it was not given to me, and I think that it was so performative of the judges acting like they like this. I thought it was the judges ate this up, and I thought it was super performative. I thought it
Maybe it
was
was
super performative.
a reference we're not getting. Or
I think I think
maybe it was performative because they already knew that they were not sending no bitch home. They was like, okay,
right. I don't know, but I don't. Mm.
we know.
Katie Katie Butch.
That's the name that I like a lot. Um, the hair's a
Kate
fucking
Butch.
mess.
I said Katie Butch. Kate Butch.
I think the hair I don't really like too much. I wish it was maybe a little bigger or just looked real and not like spiderweb cotton. Um, the dress is cute. Definitely has textures,
Oh,
layers,
this is a
levels.
this is a regret for me 100% from top to bottom.
Um,
Even even the skates are a regret. She thought she
this
was
is with the
eating
wheelies. This is a bitch with the
gliding.
wheelies. Yeah.
Yeah, she
Okay.
said she was eating gliding down.
I think that was fire. I just have to comment on the final touch of it. Like good concept, not the exact execution that they wanted. I just feel like this should have been more proportions. But yeah. Oh, and maybe the eyebrows are a little more prominent. But how
Regret.
does this represent you?
Regret. I don't know. I don't know. If this is your signature drag, it tells me that you like old shit. You like old shit.
She's a vintage queen.
Yeah. And last but not least, Tamara Thomas with her wings
Kim
that didn't
Petras
open.
look alike.
Kim Petras lookalike. Yes, that is a Kim Petras lookalike. I thought this was cute. I thought it was relying on body a lot, of course, but I thought it was cute. I like the concept. I thought that the fact that her wings didn't open properly, Loki helped her because the wings not opening properly made her look camp.
It was like
If those
fallen angel.
right, like archangel type of thing, like like I'm God is sending me to the earth, and one of my wings is hurt,
I
and
was
I'm
like,
barely flying.
I flew too close to the sun.
Someone please help me. Someone please nurture me. Put your cock in my pussy so my wings can heal and I can fly back to my master. That's what it was giving.
Wait. In that case, my wings are broken also. So is my heart. But
Yeah.
that's another conversation. Anyways, I live for this and if who's this one again?
Tamara Thomas.
Well, she needs to fucking send that shit over to me immediately because I would wear it, I would rock it, and
I
it'll
like
be
that
better.
top. I want to wear a top like that to boxers.
Bitch
Well,
boxers.
this episode was different from the other premieres. For the first time ever, there was nobody in the bottom. Everybody was safe, and there was 5 girls that made it to the top. So first episode in, and we're already giving top placement to 5 girls.
I'm excited.
Um, out of the 5 girls, 2 were the top 2 of the week, and um, it was Vicky Vivacious and Caramel. So congratulations to them for being on the top this week. And everybody thought that Caramel was gonna eat that lip sync because she is the veteran when it comes to lip sync. I feel like Caramel is, from what I saw, she dances good and she knows how to do her shit. But I think that her dress played her in a negative way when it came to the lip sync because I feel like she couldn't move the way she's used to moving. And Caramel seems to be the lip syncer that if she's not moving full out, she doesn't know how to give like elegance. You know what I'm saying? Like some lip syncers don't know how to slow it down. Some lip syncers only know how to do the like they don't
I
know
would
how to
agree with
give
that.
you
Yeah.
like a moment and a like like there's different type of lip syncers.
Uh,
Um
well, every time
so
we talk about a slow lip singer like that, I always think about Janelle because Janelle always does that number. You know, she's like, "What's the song?" Celine Dion. I fucking forgot the song. Things like my heart will go on.
yeah,
Like,
yeah. And she gives,
and
right? Like
sings
you
in her
know how
spot and then sells it, and she knows every word.
she knows every word and it's like coming out of her lips. And but you a slow song needs to give it needs to give a certain level of like couth, like a certain level of cuntness that she was just not giving, in my opinion.
Yeah,
So Vicky Vivacious ended up winning
the
the
song also sucks.
the song sucked. Vicky Vivacious ended up winning the lip sync. So shout out to Vicky Vivacious for winning the first Peter batch of the season, making her the top contender of the
The
competition right
heavyweight.
now. Yeah, I mean, listen, I was not expecting Vicky Vivacious. I was not
I
expecting
wasn't
Vicky
mad at it
Vivacious.
though either.
I wasn't
I
mad at it,
did
but I
want.
was not like. I think it's just that she comes off a little corny in her confessionals, but her drag is really valid and is really dope.
I really wanted. What's biker chick's name?
Alexa St. Pete.
I really wanted her to kind of been. Um,
I think she should have been top two.
yeah, I think she should have been top two too. Cause now that like after rewatching it again, I was
Mm-hmm.
as we recap it,
Mm-hmm.
her entrance looked 8 down so bad,
Yeah. Her entrance look 8 down bad.
and then her fucking runway look was good too.
Yeah. I think she should have been top two. Don't shade.
I don't remember her in the party scene.
Remember, she was the one that almost fell out of the stage because she was wilding. They were like, ooh, 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 and she was like going in circles.
Then I live, but maybe
Um,
because production be talking, so they're probably like, this bitch is about to get ragged. Like they already like trying to.
so actually, when they were doing their untucked, I realized how the game works because one of the girls said, I thought that Alexis was going to be in the bottom because of the conversation that was had. And to me, when she said that, it felt like it told me that productions listens to the conversations that the girls are having while in the workroom. And based on the back and forth, you can kind of determine like who's gonna go into an elimination round already defeated. And that's told to the judges.
Hmm.
Which is why it makes sense because remember some girls go back to the workroom and they get defeated as fuck and then they come back outside and the judges know that they're defeated as fuck and that's
Yeah.
their reason for being eliminated. So that's why she also said she was like I wasn't the one that spoke up. I wasn't the one that even started that conversation. So that conversation shouldn't have been held against me. And then the other girl said, well, the conversation was still had though. And I was like, ooh,
Well, I'll be real. I ain't. Well, I still gotta watch that on Tuck. I only got half the story.
yeah, you didn't watch that part?
You
They're
literally
untucked. Their untuck is literally in the episode. They don't
in
do
the
another
episode.
episode. Yeah, so go
No, I saw.
go.
No, I did see that. I did see that because that was when they, yeah, because then the girls come back and they're like, "Oh, well, we're all safe," but they don't know that. And then they ask the girls like,
Yeah.
"So who do you guys think's on the bottom? Who's on the top?" And
And
then
then
ask,
she said, and then Banksy said that she thought she was gonna be because the conversation that was had. And then she was like, well, I wasn't the one that started that conversation, so why would that conversation be held against me? And as she should. But also, let's just say, Pete, you that bitch, and stop letting these bitches get into your head. I'm done.
period. Well, I really am
Something
excited to see where the season goes.
something that I had in my post-it note that I wrote that I didn't forget was that actually there was two girls that were eliminated from the competition because of predatory behavior that was found. So there's this girl that she's in there, but you didn't see her because she was edited out. But if you go on Twitter, fans have pointed out like her wigs in some of the shots, you can see like an edge of her wig or an edge of her outfit. But because the fans be looking, but they tried their best to edit her out completely because of sexual harassment allegations and
Jesus Christ.
another cherry pie. There's two this season, if I'm not
This
mistaken.
season is crazy. I mean, in general, it's crazy, bitch.
In general, it's crazy. In general, it's like, what are you doing? Like, you bitches have such a hard fucking concept with consent. But anyways, um, yeah, so weird, so crazy. I know RuPaul's pissed because RuPaul doesn't like when shit be coming in between his seasons and like, we're here to film a show, bitches,
I make money.
and make money. With that being said, thank you so much for listening to another episode of The Tuck. If you have not already done so, make sure that you are subscribed to our channel and you are subscribed on our podcast. If you're listening to us on Apple Music, I mean Apple Podcasts, make sure that you subscribe to that. On Spotify, follow us. On YouTube, subscribe to our channel because that's how you stay on top of all of our fucking content. And we be giving it. Also, follow us on Instagram and Twitter at The Talk Podcast to stay on the know with everything that we do. um, we're gonna be recapping Drag Race UK this season, so make sure you stay tuned for our recaps and also other segments like sister talks and hot topics that we do throughout the weeks. Um, anything else, Edward, before we hang up?
No, I'm just excited for this week. Despite work, I'm just really loving on myself, and I really love the way that my skin is glowing right now in this light and this tank
Period.
top, and I just can't wait to journal tonight and fall in love with myself because it's October
Period.
1st, and I was oh my god, like what? Like
Yeah, it's
anyways,
given.
I'm it's October 1st, so today's the first day of me dating myself and loving me even more than I ever have.
Period. Period.
And
And I'm wishing all of that energy on top of you. It is October 1st. October is the month of kings and queens and just great energy. 13 days into my birthday. The clock starts now. And yeah,
we're gonna let them have their moments, but I guess we're just loading for the best season. But anyways, that's besides the point. We'll get there when we get there. I'm excited. I'm happy. I love you, and can't wait for season 2, episode 2.
episode 2. Yes, I'll see you guys later. Thank you so much for listening. We love you. Bye.
From the UK, now we're going to Zeus.